The year Joe Biden was sworn in as president, promising a more humane immigration system, is the same year that an all-time record 1.7 million migrants have been detained at the southern border. Is that a coincidence?
Thanks. So, thanks for the question, Peter.
You come to the United States and you make your case that I seek asylum based on the following premise: why I deserve it under American law. They're sitting in squalor on the other side of the river.
First, I'll say that DHS will formally release its monthly September operational update sometime soon. So I'm not going to go into get ahead of that or go into the numbers. I think that's what you're mentioning right now. But secondly, I would add, and you hear us talk about this all the time, we continue to enforce Title 42 and expel single adults and families when possible. And we continue to be very, very clear that no one should attempt to irregularly migrate here or enter the United States.
And those who come seeking asylum, we should immediately have the capacity to absorb them, keep them safe until they can be heard.
A 15-second, if you could, if you wish to answer. Should someone who is here without documents, and that is his only offense, should that person be deported?
That person should not be the focus of deportation. We should fundamentally change the way we deal with things.
So it's unsafe, it's unlawful, it's a public health risk, which is why we're using Title 42, because it's not our immigration policy, it's a public health authority. And so those attempting to come in irregularly, migrate irregularly, will be subjected to border restriction, including Title 42, as I just mentioned.
And you're telling people not to come. That's been the line for a couple months. It's been very well documented that a lot of these migrants are just released with a notice to appear or a notice to report, and that something close to 80% don't appear or report. So do officials around here consider that that could be something that is attractive to migrants who figure, if I can just get in, I can stay?
Again, I'm not going to get into the numbers because I know that you're leaning into the numbers and asking me these questions. And then we'll move
It just shows that he has no understanding of immigration or the laws. Catch and release is a disaster. A very bad person would come in. We would take their name. We have to release them into our country. And then you say they come back. Less than 1% of the people come back. We have to send ICE out and Border Patrol out to find them. We would say, come back in 2 years, 3 years. We're going to give you a court case. You need Perry Mason. We're going to give you a court case. When you say they come back, they don't come back, Joe. They never come back.